Geometry Section 10.7, Special Segments in a Circle. When two chords intersect inside a circle, each chord is divided into two segments called chord segments. Chord AB is divided into AE and EB. Chord CD is divided into CE and ED. The first theorem says, if two chords intersect in a circle, then the products of the lengths of the chord segments are equal. So AE times EB equals CE times ED. Example 1. Find X. We'll use the previous theorem. AE times EB equals CE times ED. So 8 times X equals 12 times 9. 8X equals 108. Divide both sides by 8. You get X equals 13.5. An external secant segment is the part of a secant that lies outside the circle. So AB is the external segment of AC, and AE is the external segment of AD. The next theorem says, if two secants are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, then the product of the measures of one secant and its external secant segment is equal to the product of the measures of the other secant and its external secant segment. So the outside part times the whole secant equals the outside part times the whole secant. So AB times AC equals AE times AD. Example 2. Find X if EF equals 10, EH equals 8, and FG equals 24. So we're going to use the outside part times the whole secant equals the other outside part times its whole secant. So 8 times 8 plus X equals 10 times 10 plus 24. Distribute the 8. 8x plus 64 equals 340. Subtract 64 from both sides and you get 8x equals 276. And so x equals 34.5. The last theorem says, if a tangent and a secant are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, then the square of the measure of the tangent is equal to the product of the measures of the secant and its external segment. So the tangent squared equals the outside part times the whole secant. AB squared equals AE times AD. Example 3. Find X if AB is tangent to the circle. So we'll use the previous theorem that says tangent squared equals the outside part times the whole part. So X squared equals 10 times 18. X squared equals 180. Take the square root of both sides. You get X equals the square root of 180, which is approximately 13.4.